loose now and they want to get it back. It's a good-looking delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez. De Paul. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler, with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him is a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That's going wide left. Almada. Almada! Goal! Argentina! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip that McCarthy managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 16, Almada. Almada.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Montiel. That's going right the way across. Almada.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a cute ball. Messi looking to receive it in space. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Now it's De Paul. Now it's Messi. That's destined for the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice control. Almada receives it in a good position here.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Montiel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Well, for me,
today.
Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think
He's had a shot! Eric Cantona! Fantastic! A finish of true class! Barcelona are back in business! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Haaland. Medina, who does have an assist to his name. And he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. And here's Bellingham. Ball looks a good one. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Hakimi does well not to be outdone there. Oh, well measured. Almada. Cantona, given the lift of his goal. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Cantona. And here's Mbappe. Struck first time. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Lautaro Martinez. Number 10, Messi. Number 25, Medina.
McAllister.
Number 9.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul.
Number 21.
Now this could be a chance.
Substitution.
It's Alvarez. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Martinez. And it's Fernandez. To McAllister. Montiel. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Silvesh is always looking to... There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It is amazing what fate can conjure at times.
Hello,
A combination of
everybody,
results that
and
have
welcome to
ensured a
today's match.
desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rodri. Aims beyond the defence. Shot goal! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Luis Suarez! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Suarez certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Hernandez.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, important interception. And that's a good ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alvarez is flagged offside. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Messi. This is a promising build-up. And this is... And the shot! And there's his goal! A most significant moment in this most significant of games. They will not go away without a fight. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well,
and for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in the second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Dembele.
Barcelona get the second half going.
Alvarez. Coming on the field, number 10.
And here's Suarez.
Marmoush. Number 7,
Marmoush.
Ferran
That looks a
Torres.
cracking ball. He's found a way through. And Marmoush! mistake. Into the lead once more. It was thrashing, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Shot, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Howson. Vitinha. Rodri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Luis Suarez looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very...
There's the shot! It's in! And they bounce off the ropes. This is going to be one mighty struggle.
There's the superb character and personality we always talk about, Peter, and you can tell it's really unsettled their opponents. The question now is, can they take maximum advantage of what they've just done?
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back stick. Tries to get it clear. And smartly reclaimed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's played through for him. And this is Neymar. Oh, the ball's... Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution in progress.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona are relegated. Their status is lost. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Sushi. Messi! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across.
Here's a shot! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Tries to pass it through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cruyff. That looks a decent ball. Incoming delivery. Khan claims it, safe hands. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now it's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Iniesta. Tries from distance. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Iniesta certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Iniesta does really well there, he is strong. Looking to play him in. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, there's the clearance. Passing is crisp and sharp. Silvestre spots it and intercepts. It's a good foot in there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has been knocked clear. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Hops for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Pinches it off him. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Cruyff. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
1 minute at a time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. O'Shea. Messi. Oh, he's played it in low. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. Luis Suarez. Albert Ferrer. To Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? And Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
It's Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And here's Neymar. He's picked his way. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Delivery from Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
10, Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Cantona. Substitution.
O'Shea. And it's Olmo. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the finish! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Number 13.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
On the field is number 16, Rodri.
Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona have their third corner. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Messi. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He is through here. Shoots!
4 added minutes has been
And a
indicated.
terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desperate defending required here. Messi touches it back. And the shot! Messi threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's beaten the last man. Cruyff. Can he finish? Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Speed of thoughts, efficient. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now it's Messi, just eases him off the ball. Nice looking ball. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that in any game at any time. He is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Messi.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs some...
And a chance! They've scored! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Thailand have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Mbappe. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them better.
Luis Suarez! They're going to be quick to recover this. Nmecha is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's got away from him. Baresi wins the duel this time. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. And Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rocher, Ronaldinho,
There will
and
be
here's
one more
Cruyff.
added time.
And here's Suarez. Mateus. And the referee says that is that for the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick reminder today.
Barcelona
please refrain
finding
from
themselves
barking
behind
outside
by
this
just one
stadium.
goal at the break.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 17.
To get things going again.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible,
Number 20.
but without...
Ronaldinho! It's bounced back off the post. Rocher, Messi, and it's Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. Now it's Forlan. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That looks a decent ball. Forlan gets flagged offside. Albert Ferreira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Romero, Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Oh, Red, nice interception. Iniesta, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta spots it and intercepts. And here's Suarez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Forlan. Forlan. And the finish! And he stuck it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Goal scorer for Thailand.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Diego Forlan.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's quick to return it. Filippo Inzaghi going about things with real menace.
Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos.
4 added minutes
Romero
has been in the
promptly
game.
onto that, and that is that. And that has not gone well. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Cantona, and this is Cruyff. And that's it. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5...
It's Luis Suarez! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Yokohama F. Marinos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? He's found some spin chance! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Wirtz. Good, strong midfield running here. Nice looking ball. Yamal's cross. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. Iniesta. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's to Ketelara, spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Stood up well to him there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that was vital.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Luis Suarez! This time surely! And no mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Suarez. Yamal. Wirtz. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're underway for the second half. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Lisandro Martinez simply refused to be outdone there. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Yokohama F. Marinos cut their deficit and look. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. That's really well cleared. Out of play for a throw. Yamal stood his ground strongly. He's beaten the last man.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Azar. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yokohama F. Marinos do have a chance to counter here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Chance! And that really should have been that.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Rice.
So
Number
changes
5,
afoot here, and from
Vince.
both sides.
Number 18.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are
Number
looking good.
21.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Coming on the field. Number 2.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 6.
He's found a way through.
Number 14. Messi. Number 13.
What a corner here.
Number 10. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution.
So, third corner of the game.
Taking place.
Now, can they get him away? It's a really well-measured ball. McAllister. And this is... Can he finish? It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Yokohama F. Marinos give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
We are into stoppage time. And here's Mbappe. And this is Griezmann. Nicely spread. Can he spark a counter here? Costa Curta. And it's Griezmann. Neymar. Neymar getting forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Expecting traffic.
Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. We are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Barcelona, and he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's your chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's managed to get free. It's Snyder! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Nicely spread.
Such good technique.
Messi. Closing in on goal. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Luis Suarez. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Now can he find a... There's the shot! Loose... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal! PSV! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ronaldinho. Iniesta. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, great chance! Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Suarez. Oh, sweet feet. Here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. And this is it. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that could well leave a mark.
Added time.
And he's quick to get rid. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Wedding anniversary for one of our
It's
fan
been
club
a
members.
pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Raul. Good take, and is he Inzaghi? And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
PSV are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Shoots! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
it's Neymar.
PSV really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Ambitious ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Nice control. Well, the referee's called play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution in progress.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now it's Cantona. No, again there's no way through. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's going for goal! And it's come back out to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Cruyff.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Cantona. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He has found a way through. It's roll! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And the The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's Luis Suarez. That looks a cracking ball. That's a decent clearance. And they can counter here. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's clever. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making, okay?
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Well, that has not gone well. He is through here. He has a look up. Now it's Alvarez. And he's there to belt it away. He's had a shot! Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Suarez looking to receive it in. Luis Suarez! Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal, who perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish!
Oh, that is rather wayward. I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
O'Shea. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Over to the right flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It'll be a throw-in. The referee has given a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Messi with the short one. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. That's put play to the danger. Barcelona could counter here. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely spread. Well, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. And here's Messi.
There will be
Looking
one
for a
more
runner.
added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please make
So
sure
between
to
them,
watch the screen
no goals
for
at all
information
so far.
from
After
the
all that
Liverpool
probing
bar.
and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are...
And a chance! And that's a good finish. How they've waited, now they have it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Iniesta. Van Dijk running with intent.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Alvarez. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art.
And the shot! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too
Can he finish? We've got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That was a given. It always was.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Luis Suarez.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's tidy. And it's been given away. Chance! It's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And now he has two. Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution in progress.
Rodri. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. Oh, red. Nice interception. It's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Aims beyond the defence. Here's found the one, and the shot! Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Cruyff, and the shot's on here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Alvarez, with 2 goals already to his name. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And time is up. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players.